Hey, what's up? Before I get started, I just wanted to clue you guys in on one thing, or rather clarify something. Please disregard anything I say about the Vita in the next couple days' scheduled videos. At the time of recording, I wasn't sure when it was going to come because they were very backed up they had a bunch of jobs to do because of people trying to get that Smash Brothers 4 ad revenue. But it seems like they were able to work things out, and it's shipping back to me right now. It's actually right here in California in LA. So by the time you see this, it should be here on Monday. So I'll probably just either make a scheduled video backlog, or I'll do some tests and just say, fuck the scheduling, and show you guys the Vita capture card that you all so graciously donated for. But today I wanted to go into detail about some of the Bayonetta 2 mechanics. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get the game on launch. I will be explaining that in a couple days in the scheduled video. But basically, the game seems it's pretty much just more of the same. They did not change it too much. The combat is still fast and fluid, maybe even a little more faster than the original game. One of the main changes they made was the witch time is significantly shorter. I'd say it's pretty much cut in half. The duration is pretty much half of what it was in the original. That basically makes the game a lot faster. It makes it so you can't rely on witch time that much. You can't really get a big combo in there. You can stagger somebody, you can get in like a wicked weave, but you can't really rely on it like you could in the normal and hard modes of the first game. If you got good at witch time, pretty much nothing could touch you, and you got a lot of free damage. Here, it's more of like a breather. Keep in mind, this is just from me watching the game. I don't have a Wii U or the game yet, but basically, it's more of you're able to get a quick punish, and that's it. The other thing they changed was they nerfed the Moon of Mahakala. It has been significantly nerfed, or maybe not significantly, but slightly nerfed. The perfect parry no longer exists. You still get witch time when you get a perfect parry, but there is no punch animation. You don't get like a unique animation like the Sai-Fung had the classic Bruce Lee 1-inch punch. Basically, that's been omitted entirely. When you get a perfect parry, you just go straight into witch time for the standard short duration that the rest of the game has, and that's it. So if you relied on the perfect parry, if you had like godlike muscle memory and you were able to get perfect parries off and get a bunch of witch time off that, the witch time duration is just as short as it is via the other ways that you activate it, bat within and just by dodging. So I don't know if that's a significant nerf. It really depends on your playstyle, how you played the game originally. But basically, I think I haven't seen Infinite Climax mode yet. Obviously, the game just came out yesterday, so most people haven't gotten to that mode yet. We still don't know a lot about the unlockable secret weapons and stuff, but it seems like transitioning to Infinite Climax mode will not be as difficult as it was in the first game, because in the first game the witch time duration was a lot longer, so going without that on Infinite Climax, it was jarring for a lot of people, including myself. But the way they have it here, the witch time is so short, you should be able to jump into Infinite Climax pretty much seamlessly, unless you still manage to rely on it somehow. Also, the weapons look a lot more varied than they were in the original. If you didn't play the original game, basically, despite how many weapons there were in the game, a lot of them are very similar. It was mainly due to the way, the combo attacks work. They all follow the same format. There were some that were different, but, the weapons, pretty much, the most unique thing about them that actually affected gameplay was their hold feature. Whatever happened when you held the punch button down or kick button down, if they fired, the Durgas had the fire and lightning mode. The Sai-Fung had the I forget what it's called, the bullet climax, where you could spin it around and get a bunch of hits done. Basically, they've kind of overhauled the way the weapons work. They behave a lot more differently from each other, which I think is pretty cool. When you unlocked a new weapon in Bayonetta 1, the novelty wore off pretty fast, because the weapons really weren't that much different from each other at a high level. But it seems like they've fixed that for the most part. Like I said, this is just a partial analysis of the mechanics and the gameplay, based on pretty much sitting on my ass and watching the streams for like, I'd say probably like 10 hours now, over the past day. So once I get the game, if I do get the game, I will make an addendum to this. But so far, it looks like it's really great. I watched a full playthrough of it. It looks really solid. It's just it's gonna take some adjustments. They do have some new accessories that I can't comment on because most of the streamers haven't really bothered with that stuff. There are also some new moves, but all the moves from the original game are intact. Although in standard action game, Metroid format, you have to buy them all again. So it seems like a lot of the streamers have been just kind of sticking with the old moves since they know how to use them instead of messing with the new ones. So I can't comment on those either, but there is a whole metric ass ton of content. The tag climax looks pretty cool. You actually get a significant amount of in-game money for doing it, which is nice. If you didn't do the Kilgore glitch to get the platinum ticket in the first game, it took a lot of playing it. You probably would get tired of it if you didn't use that exploit. So having an alternate mode where you can actually just kind of dick around and play with friends is nice. And they also have a solo play mode. Which means you can play Tag Climax, the co-op mode, by yourself with the computer AI, which is definitely nice because, let's be honest, this game is probably not going to sell millions of copies, pretty much based on just the console that it's on alone. So, it's probably going to be dead in like 1 or 2 months. So it's nice that that mode will actually, you can actually play that, years from now, theoretically. It's just, you won't have to have an actual person. I haven't seen too much of it, but it looks pretty cool. I think it'll give the game a lot of replay value. We don't really know a whole lot about the secrets in the game. No one's really uncovered it. I've looked around on GameFAQs. I tried to find a Japanese wiki. There hasn't really been anything coming out yet, so who knows what else this game has to uncover. But overall, I'm really impressed with the game. I think they did a really great job with it. I can't wait to play it. It's just, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen on launch day. Once again, I think the video is scheduled for the 24th. If you want to learn more about why I can't get it, I don't want to invalidate that video, so you can go check that out. But yeah, that's my gameplay analysis and mechanics analysis of Bayonetta 2. If I ever get the chance to play the game, or I keep sitting on my ass and watching streams, I'll go ahead and make an addendum to this. So once again, disregard everything I say about the Vita not showing up in the future scheduled videos over the next few days. It is already in my state at the time of recording, so I should have it by Monday. Peace.